Hello, this is Coach Ruckman, and I want to finish with, I'm doing about a 4-play series on the base plays out of, say, the run and shoot look, the little tight double wing with the wide outs, kind of a spread look, except your slots are in at wings, like Georgia Tech, Air Force, Army, Navy, Georgia Southern, those types of college teams run. A lot of high school teams do, and pretty much all of them have a fair bit of success. I know this kind of tags into the outside veer discussion. If you looked at the outside veer, what we're looking for the outside veer is A and B gap defenders are there, then we want to go ahead and switch to outside veer. And I drew it up with tight outside linebackers as well. What I want to go over is something else you can check to that is a base play in teams like this repertoire. And that is something that you may hear them call rocket toss. If you remember, I think I drew up some type of formation like this. Now, actually, except I did it really tight, like where these guys were really on down. Corner. All right, some type of 6-2. Obviously, they're trying to take away your inside run game. And we discussed how the outside veer gives you a good number advantage on the outside by having everyone blocked down. But again, depending on maybe what type of defense you're facing, they may not show it as much. They may have something where you've got something else a little bit more ambiguous looking like that, and then these backers are floating out here. This would be a good time to go to, say, outside veer. Maybe you might want to do inside veer if that guy was farther outside. But let's say for whatever reason, he's so tight, we're considering him a B-gap player. So this would be something, again, you could go ahead and get an outside veer situation going. Now, what I would tell quarterbacks to look for, if you remember the progression, midline, find the 3. Or double 3s, that's awesome. If there's a nose and you want to run midline, find the loosest tackle, loosest 4-eye. If inside veer, find the 1 tech. If there's an A and a B gap defender like a 1 tech and a 4-eye, then you go to outside veer. Last progression is, let's say, stick with this right here. There's a gap player, and we're going to consider him a B gap player. We would probably rather run outside veer here. Because why? If you remember, the dive player is all the way out here right now, because you're going to get those down blocks pushing through the backer. And that guy, the H-back, is going to be running inside foot of the tackle. That guy's got a lot of real estate to cover. So that would be a good time to just stick with outside veer. Let's get outside these guys and run. Now, actually, the defense I drew up last time would probably be a little more accurate for the kind of 4th base play in this called the rocket toss. And it is a toss play. And it's, the rocket is from the typical pitch motion. Let's say we go ahead and have these guys. Let's just say even one guy. What I would say is, again, the quarterbacks, if the last defender out there between the last defender out there before the cornerback, so basically the last guy out there, if he is anywhere touching the wing, let's say, he's walked up here, touching the wing, then this would be a time to check to what I believe would be rocket toss. You have an A gap, B gap, and this guy's touching the wing. Why is that? Now everyone's reaching and running. When this guy comes down in there that tight, it's like maybe a fly going into a spider's trap. He's gotten down in there too close to that web. Now we're going to go ahead and get the ball outside of them, and we're going to really do some damage. Rocket toss is super simple. Everybody's reaching and running. The number one key from what I have been able to find in here is that the catch of the toss needs to be made with the Y when he catches a ball as far out as the A was pre-snap. And if you look, that creates outstanding numbers advantage over here. What we'll do is to occupy all these people even farther is going to let this guy reverse out. So we'll have the H dive through here, and pick anything, any trash or whatever that might be up. Dive through here, like right here, you probably actually dive through and smash the nose. Dive through backside to where if somebody's reading the quarterback and the running back, the action initially is here. And a lot of people will start reading your opens. But go ahead and have him dive up in there. Everyone else reaching and running, reaching and running. To me, I would never block anybody inside of the tackle. Why block anybody inside the tackle whenever the ball is going to be on the outside of the wing? So again, here, I wouldn't mess with anything inside of the tackle. Go ahead and have him chip, go out there and seal, cut. Again, this guy just dive up in there. He's mostly a fake. Then let this person try to run and get involved, the tackle. And the quarterback, just get a big reverse out. Don't put the ball out there. Don't get it knocked out. Don't hit it into the belly of the running back. Just go ahead, take the snap, step behind you, turn, and just toss the ball out there as far as you can. Get it timed up to where the ball is out and getting caught whenever it's behind this wing. Now, once again, you have a numbers advantage. You have a blocker for your corner, and your Y's off and running with really the free safety to get over there and make the tackle. And you might play a lot of free safeties that can do it. But at the end of the day, offensively, you're still going where the defense is not. And that's what's great about some of this series is if they get in tight, you can outside veer them and rocket toss them and a lot of other things. If they spread out, because they hate giving up these big plays they've been giving up, now you can start going right up the gut with your options. And you hadn't got into trap plays yet, or counters, or leads you can motion into. There's all kinds of things you can still do. But anyway, this is another complement to a stacked box whenever A-B gaps are tight, just like in the outside veer, but whenever those backers come on up. And if they're touching that wing, just get the ball out there, toss it, let that wing get just any type of block on that guy, and you're going to be out the door running. Like with anything, you got to block, 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 secure the ball. But this is, again, kind of how the rocket toss plays into the other three plays. Again, thanks a bunch. If I can ever do anything for you, just let me know.